I recently opened up my email and saw an email from AIM Surplus talking about Smith & Wesson Model 10 revolvers, and it's something I've been kind of keeping an eye on for a while and wanting to pick up. And when I clicked on it, I saw they had these grade X revolvers for $200. Now, typically when I see grade X, I'm thinking gunsmith special. Something's not going to work. I'm going to have to get it, send it off somewhere, get it fixed up, get some parts replaced before it can actually be functional. But in the description, it stated it was a functional revolver. So I said, for $200, let's let the dice roll and see what we get. And I was pleasantly surprised to receive this pistol. So this is the Smith & Wesson Model 10. This is one of the 10-10 models, if you can see it inside there. And overall, it's in pretty good condition. Definitely a little bit of holster wear, some scuffs and scratches, things like that. But like they stated, it's 100% functional. I did add this little grip adapter after the fact, but as far as what I received, very happy with it. You can see the wooden grips here, definitely well worn, but still good. One of them had a crack in it, and I'll throw that picture on here so you can take a look at how it was. But I just super glued that up, and so far it's been holding pretty nicely. Worst case scenario, you pick up some replacement grips for this thing. But yeah, very happy with this police trade-in Smith & Wesson Model 10. Anytime you get one of these police trade-in pistols, it's very hit and miss, because a lot of law enforcement agencies only qualify maybe once a year, and the rest of the time their duty pistol is sitting in that holster. So sometimes you get them, they're brand spanking new. Sometimes you get them and not so much. These Smith & Wesson Model 10s obviously probably haven't been in service for quite some time now. So I'm guessing this was maybe sitting in a crate at some police station somewhere, and then they did the AIM Surplus training program, probably to purchase some new pistols for their agency. But either way, now I have a Smith & Wesson Model 10 in 38 Special, and I'm going to shoot it a little bit today. So luckily, I had already a couple speed loaders for the Model 10. So I can run those. And other than adding that grip adapter, which feels really good in hand, I didn't really have to do anything to this. Even with that crack in the grip, it still functioned fine. So I'm going to take this down range, and we're going to fire some shots with it and see how it is. And real quick before we get into things, I'm going to talk about the setup that I'm running, so I can shoot this at the range and actually have a holster for it, so I'm not just carrying it all around. So I'm going to flip the camera down a little bit and talk about what I got going on. All right, so my holster setup is this Bianchi holster, and the reason I like running this, and I think this is a UB84R, but what I like about these is, number one, they're universal. So I can run this with a lot of different revolvers that have a similar profile, or that 4-inch-ish barrel. Also, they sell these adapters that make them QLS compatible. So I can just throw it right onto my normal rig, and everything works seamlessly there, which I like. Now, as far as the speed loaders go, these actually fit in my G2 Scorpion pouches pretty nicely. So overall, I got a nice little revolver setup, albeit this isn't the quickest way to draw a revolver out, having to remove that flat and draw it out. They do make a thumb snap option for this that you can use. That'll probably be a little bit quicker, but for now, this will do just fine for what I want it to do. So that rig works very well for me, for what I want to do. I'm not a competition revolver shooter. I shoot this revolver for fun. I don't carry it for defensive purposes. But yeah, like I said, it's for fun. So, you know, not going to be the fastest out of the holster or fastest reloads, but we're going to have fun with this Smith & Wesson Model 10 today. So I'm going to start off with a quick accuracy check at 7 yards. I'm going to shoot this single action, 6 rounds, into that small little rectangle at the bottom of that target, just to see how true the sights are. Let's take a look at how that looks on target. All right, so we're a little bit right. This is my group right here. Oh, let's use that piece of tape. A little bit right, probably me. Again, I don't practice with this revolver, but I think for the most part, that looks pretty dang good. All right, so let's get some more rounds and have a little fun on paper. Freeze, punk! All right, definitely got to work on that reload. So there it is, the Smith & Wesson Model 10-10, the X-grade revolvers from AIM Surplus. Very happy with this pistol. As you could see, it worked great, and really happy to add this to the collection. So let me know what you think about that down below. Did you pick one of these up yourself? Love to hear how your experience went. So, thanks for watching.